Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of Smith in the Black with the Strat Time Report. Let's take a look here. It's a little grindy out there, but SPY trying to not be inside day. So here, yesterday's high, 424.55. Still an inside day as of right now. And we've got, if we take that though, you did have this, the outside day first. And you'd be 322 if you can take that up. We got interest rates going up tomorrow, looking like. So there's that. SPY here on a Tuesday. Handily an inside week so far, and still an inside month, so there's that. If we go to QQQ, and Q's a little bit, trying to take that 2-2 on a Tuesday. On the daily, 326.59, and we take that out. Yeah, took it out and then come back off, so we'll see if we can reclaim that. But like I said, you got interest rates coming tomorrow, so things might quiet down here just a tad. If we go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, Dow Jones Diamonds trying to go 2 down, 2 up on the day on a Tuesday over 334.60. And the reason Tuesday matters is because that daily or that weekly continuity. All right. So yesterday you're down in red, but now you're green. See? So getting a little closer to that weekly. For the Dow Jones Diamonds 2-2 weekly reversal will be over 335.73. Still handily an inside month. And if we go to the small cappers, small cappers really handily an inside day. How are you going to get outside of that thing? So that wouldn't surprise me to stay that coming into rate hike day. If we go to VXX, all sorts of shenanigans. This is structure has changed, so this thing going to be a little messy here going forward because you can see how it traded. And go to 60. Here, how nuts the squeeze was up into here, and now dropping back in because you can tell that there was nothing really going on in the market to do it except that the structure change over there because UVXY still handling inside day. But VXX, a little nutty in there, but jumping around. We'll see how that goes. Not too many themes going on here, but what I have seen this morning is AMD. And once again, Rev Strat day. Inside bar, 2 down. Boom, Rev Strat to the upside, and that's a 2 down, 2 up on a Tuesday, something we definitely look for. Still handling an inside week, though, and it did break that month. And we got a lot of month left, but conflict with that, but, we'll see how it goes, at least starting off the day nicely. A couple others over there, NVIDIA. Also the 2 down, 2 up on a Tuesday, but still inside on the week. Red on the month, so there's so much conflict out there. Let's be nice to get this rate hike out of the way and see how the market behaves with that. If you go to Marvell, once again, the 2 down on a Monday, 2 up on a Tuesday, and triangulate out. So one into lower lows, right? So potential bottom of the try. So that's a little good. And you've got all this stuff to come after too if you can get through it. But still red on the month. So we'll see when watching that with the SMHers. SMH is barely going the 322, but anytime it's above this, I want to know about it. Over 246.84, and you're just kind of sitting there right around there. Still red on the month, but you stopped all these guys out if they want to bring it back up. And slight lower low on the week, but we'll see. If we go to M-Power, and M-Power another 322 on the daily. Right, there's your broadening formation, you're back into it. And then if you can take that weekly here, that would get my attention. Above 423.50. All right, so you got some distance on that. Or you go down and re-break the month. Like I said, there's a lot of conflict out there. Right now we're just kind of stalling out as well. We should. There's not too much going on. If we go to the XLP, and the XLP is the 312, the outside day, inside day and up, and the magnitude was to take that out, right? Because this weekly is going to be tough to turn around, right? And so we're always watching these new 60s to see if they keep going, and that's going to be your Proctors and your usual suspects over there. Proctor 212 reversal on a Tuesday, right there after the 212 dumper measured move. Right now coming back up, but we'll see how that goes. And there's Pepsi's and all that kind of stuff over there. Pepsi coming up a little bit. How's Mondelez? Mondelez, the 312, still magnitude to take this out, 6107. Like I said, not too excited about a lot here, but we'll see. If we go to McKesson, MCK having a nice little day. You got exhaustion risk by going into the recent highs, all-time highs, I should say. Momo hammer on the week, though. This is a 2-up hammer, right? So anybody got short in here last week, bombing right now. If you go to Johnny John, yeah, Johnson & Johnson's still coming. You're taking out last month's highs. That's a 2 down, 2 up on the month for Johnny John, and having a nice little week already to start off. Trading near the highs right now. See, there's another Momo hammer on the 60 right here. 2-up hammer, boom. Anybody got short in here got trapped, right? Because the buyers are taking the offer because all time frames are green. If we go to Lily, and Lily, another Momo hammer on the 60 right here. See that? And inside day, the 212 continuation, reconfirming the 2-2 reversal on the month. You see that? That's what we like. Green on all time frames. Another additional signal after the consolidation 1 here. Lily still working. If we go to Apple, we know Apple's still red on the month, but you got the slight lower low, and that's something we always look for. So on the daily, trying to go 2 down, 2 up on a Tuesday, over 154.12. You're there, and if you pull this out just a little bit, you'll see this. There we go. The slight lower low and back potentially through the try she goes. So we'll keep an eye on that. If you go to ABMD, and ABMD was monthing down like a lot of things, but trying to come back. Stops out some of these guys on the weekly, and on the daily, you do have this once again. The outside day, the 2 down, and the 2-2 reversal back into 3-2-2. Back into this thing, right? So I want to know about this thing so long as it's over this. 290.66. If you go to CAR, I was just keeping an eye on these things that have the monthly signals to the upside whenever the market's firm. 2 down, 2 up on the month over this. 203.12. So still good so far as that on the monthly. If we go to SG, and SG just having a nice little day outside month to the upside. That's a 3, right? So you take care of all this. You can see this chop in here, the slight higher high. There's triangle the out, and then the lower low, the triangle the out, and now coming back up here. But just having a nice little day as SG so far. We'll see. On the downside, LYB. 2-2 on a Tuesday. That was a 2 up, but was already red, right? Which tells you to keep an eye on it coming in on Tuesday. 2 up, 2 down, and boom, down she goes, having all sorts of trouble and potential outside week now because you poked up yesterday and coming back through. Doji on the month not doing much, which means back and forth she goes, and that's what you're seeing here. Now inside on the 60, we'll see how that goes. If we go to IPI, and Intrepid Potash, we know it's had a heck of a run. And now just backing off, having a red day. And here you can see on the 60, did do this. The outside 60, then the slight poke up. So if this closes down within here, the potential 322 on the 60 coming in at the bottom of the hour. Market kind of stalling out here as well. It should, but we'll see. Moderna. And Moderna still handling an inside day, but just melting down through this kind of stuff. So this is called a mother bar. Once you have an inside bar, how do we get outside of this thing? So it's trying to firm up just a tad. Not really doing much on the month and the week, but was having a rough day here to start off, so we'll see if anything sets up over there again. If you get to ANIP, here, and this thing stuck in the mother bar, right? Got to get out of this thing, but had a rough opening, right, to see if anything gets worse. And now you can see him get chopped up in here like so. Here's your broadening formation here. Higher highs and lower lows, price discovery starting over again. What you want to look for is when it pokes up here and then comes back through the range if it's going to take out all of this stuff as opposed to trying to buy higher highs or sell lower lows. Once you can see that price discovery starting to work, you can take that here off the 15er. Slight higher high, boom. 2-2 reversal back through previous range, and if that works, potentially gets out of that thing to the downside. If you go to SWK, Not totally getting killed, but on the macro sell list, so it's still working. Just kind of creeping here for right now. We did have to open the day. Well, let's go. Some energies, Valero now starting to come back and recover. Valero, though, inside day to the downside and trying to take that week, but it's back into the weekly range. And that tells you PSX and all these kind of refiners, but now they're all kind of coming back. So we'll see, because we started off the day too with crude coming down, but here you can see once again price discovery starting off of that gap. And what I mean by that is you can see this: the lower low and the higher high off the gap, right? So we'll see how that grows going forward over there, because he had like Nurgu and all that stuff. Gap down and then try to recover. So like I said, it's a lot of conflict. You're down red on the week and then gap down and go green. So a little messy over there, but we'll see what comes of that. Also had China getting hit in the morning, but now they're coming back. Baidu, still an inside day. Okay. Baba ticks that out, but you can see here, here's what you look for. Triangle out. So when Baba comes poking up here and then boom, right here. 2-2 reversal on the 15. If it's going back down, that's what it's going to look like. But back to just being a doji on the day, so not too exciting there either. So, like I said, there's a lot of inside days. There's a lot of conflict out there. You've got interest rate news coming tomorrow, so not expecting too much. So we'll see how the afternoon goes, but not a really aggressive day as to be expected. That nobody's going to be doing too much and too many things here in front of that. So we'll be aware of that. But if we see anything, we'll draw it up for you. That's going to do it for today. I'm Russ Smith, Mr. Black, Strat Time Report.